Yeah.
Is your archetype the same every year?
No, I change it every year. Sometimes I might be a point guard. You know, another year I might be a small forward. I think last year I was my man was a small forward, so I think I might go back to the point guard position this year. Yeah.
Does he look like you? Totally different.
No, totally different. It's not me. It's not me at all. I try to keep him different. I want my man to be dunking and doing everything I can do.
See, the people who play our game who aren't in the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Crowd here in anticipation of their home team, Lakers, in an interconference battle here at the Staples Center. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the match. So both teams changing it up here. Well, we're about halfway through the season now, Chris, and you can see the mental grind getting to some of these teams and some of these players.
Yeah, this is why leadership, and especially veteran leadership, is so important. You got to keep guys focused, motivated, and ready to play. Yeah, the season is long. It will wear you down. You have curveballs thrown at you every day. It is a mental grind, a mental But how can you keep that focus through all of it? That's the big question, and usually you lean on those veterans in the locker room.
So on the floor for Orlando, Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Hart is out there with AI, and it's Hawkins in at the 3 spot.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
The Magic trail by 4. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did catch up with Coach Luke Walton. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than they did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
David, thank you. Do you think that's the right approach, guys?
I don't think it's ever wrong to focus on defense first. It sets a tone that can last for an entire game.
Oh, and it could lead to some easy points too, Greg. I bet you that they turn a lot of turnovers into transition buckets today.
Adept at scoring from any area of the floor. Harris, a guy you got to stay up on.
To the middle, here's Gordon. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies, and then, of course, guys are finishing.
Free throw good, Gordon. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's the pass to Fowler. Salvaderi, defended by Gordon. Pass to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Joseph's got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Down low, Gordon trying to break loose. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't find much better shot than that one.
Joseph with the ball. 5 points in the game. Salvaderi can't hit from 12. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in field goal percentage, third in scoring, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Here's Reed. Misses off the left iron. Orlando trailing here. Feeds to AI. Good ball movement here by the Magic. That evens the score. 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
That one drops for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
AI kicks to Gordon. Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Fowler. Got a piece of it. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Suns. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, Los Angeles, 5 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Well, it's possible we haven't seen them at their best yet. They've shown they can play with any team in the league. Now they need to do it every night, not just some nights.
Ojale is checked in for Hawkins. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. 5th, Aaron Gordon.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shots. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
The back-to-the-basket scoring obviously more uncommon these days than it was in the past. Can we even say now with any kind of certainty, Chris, who has the best hook shot in the game?
The best hook shot in the game by far, still belongs to Tony Parker. No, he is not a big man, but he did lead the league in paint scoring when he was in his prime. Now a little bit older, he can still get to it. When Tony Parker gets in that paint, Kevin, he has the best jump hook. When I played in the game, the only guy that I respected their jump hook as much as mine was his jump hook, because he would float it over bigs so easy.
No kidding.
Oh, no kidding, Kev. He still has the best jump hook floater in the game. That's right, that man Tony Parker.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Well, that's just a good example of why the score is what it is. I mean, they need to protect the rim a lot better than that.
5 on the clock. Now, here is Reed. He's guarded closely. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Magic leading by 5. Ojale passes to AI. Can't cash in from close range.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
Here's Fowler. Buries it down low.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
AI passes to Ojale. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
And don't forget about the good hand-eye coordination. I mean, he almost corralled it in for the steal.
White, he's checked in for the Magic. Good work there as it goes.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the inside, Reed kicks to Joseph. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Los Angeles, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one drops. Harris is checked in for Reed. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And C-Web, so many talk about the 2001 Lakers and how they might be one of the greatest teams to ever play. You saw their talent firsthand. What do you think?
I think they had, Kevin, a Hall of Fame coach, 2 of the greatest players to ever play the game is Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And right there, that 15-1 in the playoffs, that's the gold standard. I mean, Kobe and Shaq were very motivated that year. And, I think they're in the conversation for best team ever.
Here's AI. 9 points last game. Shot clock at 2. That one drops for him. He's got 6.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
Now Joseph. He's got 5. Pass to Morris. Fader on the way. Misses off the right iron. And we'll be right back after this. The 5'9" Isaiah Thomas has made a career out of proving his doubters wrong.
Ever since I was a little boy, they always said, you're not going to.
Well, no question about it, Greg. Isaiah Thomas still plays with something to prove.
Definitely what drives him. I mean, hungry to show that he's a top player regardless of size.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Well, it does a couple of things. It gives you more opportunities, but it also sets a tone. They're the more physical, the more dominant team right now.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Orlando, they've got AI. He's out there with White, and it's Little in its small forward. Joseph has an open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Joseph's got 8.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Kings made a big difference. He had 9 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. His dominating performance gave the team exactly what it needed to end the losing streak. And I'm sure he'll be looking to lead him again tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
Yeah, he was special, but the biggest challenge for him tonight is that the defense will be ready for him. They saw what he did in the last game, just like the rest of us.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Morris. He kicks it to Joseph. Over AI. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Orlando leading. To the paint, here's White. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Joseph, the pass to Fowler. Passes it to Morris. Kicks it to Joseph. Fires top of the key. And it's Orlando with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the ropes.
Well, especially important on the road, sinking those deep shots.
You know, when it comes to ongoing contract negotiations, C-Web, how distracting did you find it for those players and for yourself to deal with all that going on?
It can be very distracting if you allow it to take over. What I would suggest for players in those situations, whether you're a restricted free agent or a free agent, I would give you one piece of advice, and I think LeBron has epitomized this. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about what team or what pending teams or what city you like to go swimming in, or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and to get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. And so hopefully you have a great layer of people that can be barriers from kind of the outside noise. The contract is going to be what it's going to be, and the only way you can continue to prove your worth is by going out there executing every day on the court.
Good stuff. AI passes to Gordon. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ball dishes to Reed. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. For Los Angeles, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. And both free throws good for Reed.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
AI kicks to Hawkins. Back to AI. Over to the left wing. And the pass to Hawkins. Back to AI. The Magic need to get a shot off here. From deep. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one drops. Orlando leading by 3. AI passes to Gordon. Back to AI. Pass to Gordon. Fades and shoots. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Pass to Reed. Joseph with the ball. Working on AI. And here is Joseph. 8 points for him. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
51 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What's up? And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Orlando making a change here. Ojelay's checked in.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ojelay's got his first basket of the night.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Pass to Reed. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
Hawkins kicks to AI. Down low. To the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And the first half is now in the books. Magic lead by 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Harris. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Harris has got 12.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Harris is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Markieff Morris. That's the Laker 5. Clock at 4. The Magic again can't hit. Lakers trail by 10. And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop when you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job of creating that environment.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well. His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
Out to AI. The pass to Navarro. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. It's Hawkins on the wing. He has 6. AI passes to Navarro. Here's Little. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Lakers trail by 10. Fowler. He's covered by Hawkins. Here's Fowler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Every once in a while, we hear about the brotherhood of the NBA. See, Webb, when you hear that term, what does it mean to you?
It means it's the truth. When I got to the NBA as a rookie, the thing that amazed me the most was that I was already part of a fraternity. There was no having to be kind of welcomed in. You are welcomed in once you're part of the NBA. Guys want to see you do well.
Right.
Not against them, not against their team, but guys want to see you do well because they know the work, the effort, the sacrifice that it takes to get to this level. And that's a really refreshing feeling, knowing the guys got your best interest as long as it isn't against them that night.
Great perspective on that topic. And he makes both free throws. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 10. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. Here's Reed. Shot clock at 5. Poked away. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. And here's Joseph for 3. That shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to AI. Robbins, covered by Morris. Down low, Ogilvy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ogilvy's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Joseph kicks to Reed. Here's Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Hawkins passes to AI. To the middle. Here's Little. And he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Now, here is Reed. D right on him. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as it keeps working.
Back to AI. Inside. It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Little. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Fowler. Lets it go with a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 11.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Pass to Hawkins. It's AI, top of the key. Passes to Ojala. Tries a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. Here's Robbins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You'd better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. You look at AI, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Lonzo Ball right on his tail. He's another guy that knows how to get the ball to his teammates, Clark, in places that make them successful.
If you look at the work of these two players over that period, you might have to say we're looking at the 2 best passers in the NBA.
Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He kicks it to LeBron. The pass to Ball. Lots of room. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at AI. He's got a claim in the final place in the Eastern Conference starting lineup. He's 5th in fan voting. And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the tray. AI's got 6 points. Lakers trail by 12. Harris outside. There's 45 seconds left in the third. He's looking for James and finds him. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to AI. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Morris. Harris looking it over. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, what a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
Hawkins, another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so it's the Orlando. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Gordon, and it's Little in at the 2 spot. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Hart, he's checked in for Orlando. AI outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Gordon. Ball with the rebound. Lakers trail by 11. Takes the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little bit.
Shoots a 3. AI, no good.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Harris up top. He dishes it to Ball. Kicks it to James. Over Hart. That one's good. The Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from LeBron.
Oh, look at that awareness of Ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Here's Robbins. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Gordon against James. Bucket is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Robbins. Misses the baby hook. Lakers trail by 6. Releases. Harris's shot is off. Out to AI. That one wide left.
They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the lead.
Ball, the pass to LeBron. Back to Ball. They get it back. The first one falls. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Bamba is checked in for the... Ball against Thomas. Got a piece of it. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
The second half has it gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Back to AI. Now, here's Bamba. T right on him. Another miss by Orlando. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. Here's Harris. Buries it down low.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
AI passes to Bamba. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And the way they've clamped down on D has been a big factor in this run.
AI dishes to Gordon. On the wing, Gordon. From past the arc. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pass the ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Thomas. Here's Hugh. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's the Lakers with it. 6-point game. James against Hawkins. Over Hawkins. James, no good. Orlando's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Hsu, and that one hits back iron. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Yep, it counts. 18 points for Corey Harris.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
AI right side. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Back to AI. Clock at 6. The dish to Thomas. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Gordon. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Back to ball. LeBron against Hawkins. James looking around. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Hits the front of the rim and out. Orlando leading by 6. Thomas kicks to AI. Passes it to Hawkins. Now the pass to Thomas. Back to AI. This is to Bamba. Rebound the Lakers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Gordon the pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Timeout called the Lakers.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel
that game. I don't know, man. I feel like we need to just work on our transition defense, you know what I'm saying?